Today, I thought I'd talk about the opportunity in purchasing a second home. The real estate market is still very busy. Lots of buyers out there, not a lot of inventory, but you may not have a lot of inventory in the prime spots here in our local market. But what about a second home purchase? So today I want to talk about the benefits of purchasing a second home. Second home is a luxury that many people dream about. Owning a second home can also provide practical benefits for baby boomers who are considering downsizing, relocating, or a split living arrangement in retirement. Purchasing a second home before you retire can make sense. First, it's building equity in an alternative investment. Real estate has, and I feel will always be a safe investment. The market goes up and down, and we will hit another crash again because we repeat history. History always has a crash, or there's always a crash that comes up in the real estate market, but it always recovers. If we follow what we've done in the history of the real estate market, as long as you hold onto the real estate, you'll participate in the recovery. Reduce work-life stress. If you choose a second home that is an easy drive from your primary home, you now own an instant stress booster. You can spend weekends there on a whim. It provides immediate vacation experience. Just knowing that you have this option can make those stressful times at work a lot easier. And in Washington, we have a huge benefit because we have Eastern Washington. So just a few hour drive away during the winter. A lot more snow. Maybe you get snow when we're not getting snow in Seattle. During the summer, a lot more sun, great golf, wine country, just so much opportunity. And again, to just get away from the crazy city life for some quiet time, just a few hours away. Another great benefit of second home, great holidays. Instead of paying for a family vacation, you can instead invest in an asset class that you actually enjoy with your family and is making you money while you're enjoying those family holidays. Provide a true family legacy. With part of the retirement planning, you may be thinking of leaving something behind for your children. Inherit money is nice, but could be soon spent and forgotten. A second home in a special location can be part of the sharing and family bonding experience, including your grandchildren. These family bonds can transform the second home into a family legacy that you can leave behind instead of the cash that could be spent quickly. And protecting family bonds when retiring, a tricky part of retirement is downsizing and trying to navigate the loss of an emotional attachment to a longtime family home. If you have purchased a second home as part of the plan to live there when you decide to retire, you can still have a piece of those family memories, and this will make the eventual downsizing and relocation event much less traumatic for you and for everyone that's involved. And tax benefit, we haven't talked about that. On top of your primary residence, you can write off the interest on a second home. You've got one second home. It could be an actual home or a boat, but in this situation, we're talking about buying real estate. Also, depending on how you use your second home, some of the capital gains have to be tax-free as well when you sell. You need to obviously talk to a professional tax advisor to find out how that's going to work out for your financing. So financing a second home, interest rates are the same as primary. You can do it as low as a 10% down payment. A lot of people think they need a 20% down for a second home purchase. You do not. No monthly mortgage insurance options are available by doing a buyout of mortgage insurance, which you've probably heard me talk about before during Money Chat, being that mortgage is my arena, if you listen to the show on a regular basis. And you do have to qualify for both payments because it's a second home purchase. Just a simple calculation that you can use if you're sitting there thinking, wow, this sounds like a really, really great plan. Eastern Washington, by the way, you can get some smoking deals. And I've had Denise Lonis has been in quite a few times, which her predictions are spot on with what she predicts through the real estate market. And her predictions for Eastern Washington are some huge appreciation. I won't go into her reasons. You can actually go to themoneyhour.com and search by Denise Lonis' name and get her podcast or her time that she's been spent on the show. But a simple calculation, $50 per 10,000. So for every $10,000 in a purchase price, give or take a good estimate, it's going to be $50 a month on the payment. And that's going to cover you for principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So great opportunities for second home. And of course, if you need any assistance, please feel free to call me into the show at 1-855-400-1150. Again, that's 1-855 400-1150. And coming up next on The Money Hour, great real estate opportunities still to be had at auction, and a lot of other opportunities that you have where you need short-term financing. You may not be able to expect to get options from a traditional bank, but that's why I have Scott Estes here to talk about short-term financing right here on 1150 AM KKNW after this short break.